Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks to our witnesses for being here. For Ms. Fong, the OIG recently conducted an audit of SNAP waivers. I want to go back to SNAP. You found that the divisions responsible for issuing waivers did not consistently document policies and procedures and did not meet departmental record-keeping requirements. And according to FNS officials, this occurred because some waivers were too unique for standardized documented policies and procedures to be effective, and procedures that were not formally documented were communicated to personnel through meetings or emails. Did the OIG's recommendations address these concerns? And are you recommending that FNS still consider unique waivers in light of this, or will you be able to properly document them?
Yeah, the topic of SNAP waivers is very complex, as the program is. And we recognize that FNS has the authority to issue waivers where appropriate, where it determines that there is a need for a waiver if the program delivery situation is such that the regular approach is just not going to be effective. So in looking at how those waivers are implemented, we've wanted to see if the agency has a good way to make those decisions, to make sure that those decisions are documented and supported and that they're made consistently so that the states know what to expect. And I think that was the focus of our report. Basically, we found that, yes, FNS has the authority to do these waivers and that, you know, the states have the right to request them as appropriate. But we really think in order to make sure that these waivers are being effectively and appropriately and legally issued, that FNS really needs to tighten up its documentation and procedures. And I believe FNS agreed to our recommendations.
Thank you. The USDA is also currently in the middle of a new program put in place during the pandemic, a pilot program that allows people receiving SNAP benefits to purchase groceries online and then have them delivered to their cars when they pull up in front of the grocery store. Virginia has 18 retailers that currently participate in this pilot program. More recently, the USDA started to allow online purchases to be made without a signature or a photo ID. Do you think that this type of verification is important? And are there concerns within OIG with this change?
I'll offer some introductory comments, and Steve, you can comment if you wish. I'm not familiar with that particular aspect of the program. I know we did do a review of it, as you mentioned, and we were very concerned about some of the privacy aspects of it to protect the personal information of participants in the program. I don't remember us looking at that particular aspect, though. Steve, you might have more information.
Yeah, so I would add, balancing the privacy concerns versus my professional concerns. As an auditor, obviously, I want to make sure that I see identification, that you're meeting the requirements of whatever it is. So I think there is a balance that is there that FNS has in regards to, having a social conscience as well as delivering program benefits. We have done work before with FNS that deals with, and what we're talking about is kind of like self-certification or no certification. We have done work in the past with FNS. We provided recommendations that talk about the certification process. So professionally, yes, me as a professional auditor, I would like to see some type of identification. But I also recognize that, there's also the privacy aspect of it. And that's a difficult balance that the agency has to balance. That would be my personal and professional comments.
But you don't think that as people take advantage of the SNAP program, that some seeding of that privacy concern needs to take place? I mean, you're participating in a government program. I would think that out of respect for the taxpayers, that verification takes precedent.
I would say yes. I think there is a need for more of that type of information and disclosure. I would also say, I think there's a great opportunity here for FNS to, in regards to outreach, share elements of the program and to share that, there should be, some expectation of who is receiving benefits. Again, I think it's that balance of privacy versus program delivery. And again, like I said before, me professionally, I would like to see some type of identification to receive those type of benefits.
Thank you.